It was a Tuesday night, November 25th, 2025. The city was winding down, lights flickering in high-rise windows, and the streets below were nearly empty. Most people were settling in for the night, but for my friend Alex, the evening was just beginning to unravel. Alex was lounging on his couch when his phone buzzed. It was a message from his girlfriend, Sarah. She said she was working late at the office, but something about her tone felt distant, almost rehearsed. He tried to brush it off, but a nagging feeling crept in. Sometimes it's not the words themselves, but the way they're sent that sets off alarm bells. Then Alex remembered months ago they'd set up location sharing on their iPhones, just in case of emergencies. He hesitated, torn between trust and suspicion, but curiosity and worry got the better of him. With a deep breath, he tapped the Find My app, his heart pounding as the screen loaded. The map loaded, and there it was. Sarah's location. But she wasn't at her office downtown. Instead, her phone was pinging from a quiet residential neighborhood, far from where she claimed to be. The pin pulsed from a house Alex recognized all too well, her ex's place. In that moment, the truth was undeniable. A single dot on a digital map had revealed more than any conversation could. The reality of the situation hit Alex hard. Sometimes technology tells us what people won't. What happened to Alex isn't rare. You don't need to be a hacker or install shady spy apps to track someone's movements. The tools are already built into your iPhone, quietly working in the background, ready to reveal secrets with just a few taps. Apple's ecosystem is designed for seamless convenience, sharing locations with loved ones, finding lost devices, and keeping families connected. But that same convenience can be turned into a powerful tracking tool, often without the other person even realizing it's happening. In this video, we'll break down 4 ways iPhones can be used for tracking. No hacking, no third-party apps, just Apple's own features. We'll show you how these tools work, how they can be misused, and what you can do to protect your privacy. Understanding this technology is more important than ever. Whether you want to keep your loved ones safe or protect your own privacy, knowing how these features work is crucial. Let's dive in and uncover the hidden side of your iPhone. The most common method? Direct location sharing in the Find My app. With a moment on someone's unlocked phone, you can share their location to yourself, indefinitely. Accept the request on your own device, and you'll see their real-time location anytime. You can even set up notifications for when they arrive or leave specific places. Most people never check who they're sharing with. The feature just runs quietly in the background. The only giveaway? If they dig into the app and notice, but that's rare. It's quick, silent, and shockingly easy. The power is in your pocket, and most people have no idea. Let's look at a sneakier method. Family sharing is next level. It's meant for families to share purchases and locations, but it's buried deep in settings. With access to their phone, you can add yourself to their family group and enable location sharing. Once set, their location appears in your Find My app. No obvious alerts. Most people never check family sharing settings, so it's easy to miss. As the family organizer, you get even more control, like seeing purchase history. For tracking, it's just as effective as direct sharing, but even more hidden. Again, it's all about knowing where to look, and most people don't. Now let's get even sneakier. Apple's Find My network is a powerful tool that connects millions of Apple devices worldwide, making it incredibly easy to keep tabs on your belongings. Whether you're tracking your keys, your backpack, or even your headphones, this network is always working in the background, quietly updating the location of your devices as long as they're near any Apple product. It's seamless, fast, and almost invisible in daily life. Now here's where things get sneaky. If you slip an AirTag into someone's bag, car, or even a jacket pocket, you'll be able to see its location on your phone, as long as it's within range of any Apple device. This means you don't need to be nearby yourself. The entire Apple ecosystem is working for you, updating the AirTag's location whenever it passes another iPhone, iPad, or Mac. It's a tracking network that covers entire cities. Apple has built-in anti-stalking alerts to warn people if an unknown AirTag is traveling with them. But here's the loophole. If you're in their family sharing group, those alerts are automatically disabled. That means if you share an Apple family account, you can track each other's devices without triggering any warnings, making it even easier to keep tabs on someone without them knowing. AirPods take this to another level. If you leave your AirPods case in someone's car or home, you can track its location through the Find My app, just like an AirTag. The best part? Most people don't realize their AirPods are being tracked, so it's even more subtle and less likely to raise suspicion. And if you ever need a reason to check up on someone's location, just say you lost your AirPods. It's the perfect excuse to ask where they are, or to check the Find My app for their last known location. No one suspects a thing. While this method doesn't give you second-by-second updates, it's more than enough to get a clear picture of where someone has been throughout the day. You'll see location pins and a rough timeline, which can reveal patterns and routines. The beauty of this trick is that it's deniable, indirect, and, surprisingly, effective. You're not openly tracking someone, you're just looking for your device, which gives you plausible deniability if questioned. If you ever need to justify your actions, you can simply say you were trying to recover your lost AirPods or AirTag. It's a built-in cover story that makes the whole process seem innocent and routine. But what if you want to avoid being tracked yourself? There are steps you can take to protect your privacy and make sure no one is secretly following your movements using these clever tricks. In today's hyper-connected world, people have gotten surprisingly creative at hiding their digital tracks and faking their locations. Whether it's to dodge a nosy friend, keep a secret from a partner, or just carve out a little privacy, the methods people use are constantly evolving. It's not just about being sneaky, it's about staying one step ahead in a world where our every move can be tracked. The classic move: leave a burner iPhone or iPad at the expected location, while you go elsewhere with your real phone. This trick fools location-sharing apps and services, making it look like you're right where you're supposed to be, even if you're miles away. Some people even use old devices, logged into their accounts, just to keep up the illusion. Others take a more technical approach. Airplane mode or disabling location services can freeze your location, but these tactics might raise suspicion if someone notices you've suddenly gone dark. Still, for a quick escape from digital eyes, toggling these settings can be effective, at least for a while. Some people get strategic, toggling location sharing off only when they need privacy, then turning it back on later, to avoid drawing attention. It's a delicate balance, too many gaps in your location history, and someone might start asking questions. With the rise of AirTags and other tracking devices, people have become more vigilant. Now, it's common to check bags, cars, and even clothing for hidden trackers. Apple's alerts are getting smarter, warning users if an unknown AirTag is traveling with them, but determined trackers still find ways to slip through the cracks. Of course, sometimes the simplest defense is the best: plausible deniability. My phone died, or no signal, are classic excuses that can buy you time or explain away a missing location update. As tracking technology gets more advanced, so do the countermeasures. New privacy settings, frequent software updates, and even specialized apps help people stay in control of their digital footprint. It's a never-ending digital cat-and-mouse game. Privacy versus convenience, trust versus suspicion. For every new tracking feature, there's a new way to outsmart it. So how do you protect yourself? Staying informed, regularly checking your settings, and being aware of the latest tricks are your best defenses in this ever-changing landscape. Protecting your privacy starts with a digital audit. Regularly check the Find My app, review who can see your location, and stop sharing with anyone suspicious. Check Devices and Items tabs for unknown AirTags or devices. In Settings, review your family sharing group and location sharing permissions. Turn off location access for apps that don't need it. Take AirTag alerts seriously. Use your phone to find and disable unknown trackers. Never leave your phone unlocked and unattended. Use strong passcodes and Face ID or Touch ID. Ultimately, trust and communication matter most, but in a world of constant data, stay vigilant. What do you think? Share your thoughts below.